Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to take care of a couple of things that have been on my list for a while. First off, I need to clean up the living room, but my kitchen surprisingly is fine. So I don't have to take care of that today. I'm grateful for that, but I already did the dishes this morning. Living room just has like junk all over the place that just needs to get put away. But what I really need to do is go down and work in my office. I have been avoiding that place for a couple of weeks and we have just been piling things in there. I still have literally a box of Christmas stuff sitting down there. And actually, now that I think about it, I still haven't taken down my Christmas lights from outside. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today because it's looking kind of gross outside, but maybe in a future video I'll deal with that. But I still have a whole bunch of stuff that I have to like put away down there. And then I really need to, at the very least, sweep and like wipe down all the tables. It gets a little like dusty and hairy down there because my cats like to go down there. And for whatever reason, they're kind of obsessed with my desk. So they're always on top of it. So I haven't wiped it down in a long time. I got to do that. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and work on some bathroom organization. Recently, I posted a video where I took care of some of the bathroom organization. We got some containers from the Container Store. And so like I did my kids' bathroom and my bathroom underneath the sinks. And then I ended up, and I'll explain a little bit later, but I have 2 extra drawer systems. So I have to do the half bath on my first floor. And then I want to take care of the drawers, and like I have a little rolling drawer system in my master bathroom that I want to go through. So we're going to be decluttering. I'm going to make some wood organizers for the drawers. So I'll show you how to do that. It's like great for renters like we are because it won't damage the drawers or anything, but it'll divide your drawers out in a really nice way. So I'm excited to do that. So it's a lot. This is probably going to be a pretty good video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give you a quick overview really fast. It's really not that bad in the living room, but we've got cat toys like all over the place. I got a package from Amazon that I got to take care of. And then I ordered my daughter some stuff from Old Navy. So I got to get that taken care of. And then just like pick up, we have soda cans from like last night still sitting on the table. And so I'm going to pick this up, wipe this down. And really the big mess is in the basement. I just realized I haven't given you guys an update on like the living room. I posted a video like about my couch and us flip-flopping the layout of the living room. So part of the problem was we had to move our surround sound speakers and switch this up. So these speakers, the wires used to go down the wall, but because we switched where the thing that it connects to, we had to switch up the wires because they needed to be longer. So instead of putting them in the wall again, we just are running them down the wall, and we're gonna get like little plastic covers or something to cover those so they don't look so funny. Then over here, this stuff is all still a mess. We're like still working on some cord management with it. My son's actually going to deal with this, but what we did was we pulled these speakers from the corners that were over here and we brought them over next to the TV. And then we went ahead and put this one up above, which is just like the way it was on the other side. And then we are going to plug our Fire Stick into the back of our receiver here, and we won't have this extension cord anymore. We have to take care of some of this stuff, obviously. And then there's some extra wires that are going to get added in here in some way. I'm not really sure. I'm not the technical person in this house. And then the last thing is this, I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry for that. But this thing that is what like everything connects to as far as the speakers and stuff go, this will end up getting pushed up against the wall, and these cords will all get tied up and put behind the TV. and then we'll like clean this up. So right now it doesn't look good, but at least it functions and we have surround sound again. So that's what you're looking at while I clean this off. But I just thought I'd update you because we haven't talked about it in a while. Okay guys, here's the state of my office. It's a disaster, obviously. I have my sewing machine and stuff out because I was like altering a pair of shorts. I have clothes for my son. I have Halloween costumes sitting in the middle of the floor, a bunch of junk that I have to shred. Not even gonna deal with that today. And then Easter stuff over here. There's my box of Christmas stuff. I was touching up paint and filling some holes upstairs where we took curtains down in the dining room. So I have like paint stuff here, an entire like trash can full of stuff that doesn't even have a trash bag in it. And then this stuff is like for a yard sale. Like I have an entire mountain full of yard sale stuff that I have to deal with that I'm not gonna do today because I don't have time, but it's like embarrassing the amount of crap I have in my basement right now. So I'm gonna at least get this part cleaned up and then we'll move on to the bathrooms. I have a real love-hate relationship with yard sales. I don't know if you're like me. It's like I like to have them just because it's nice to have a little bit of extra money, but the hassle of storing everything and then running the yard sale makes me insane. So right now I have been, cleaning up my house just like everybody else for the past year, basically since COVID. And the mountain of stuff in my basement is unreal. Like I have never had this much stuff in my basement and it's making me crazy because I just want it all cleaned out, but such is life. While I'm over here real fast, I thought I'd share with you the kids' Easter baskets. If you've been with me a while, you know I have an 11-year-old and a 16-year-old. So Easter baskets get a little bit different as they get older because they're not into like toys and little like trinkety things. So for both of them, I just got them like a little bin from the Dollar Tree. And then I threw in there some candies. I usually try to get like fruity candies and chocolatey candies. So, you can see what we've got. Cadbury eggs and Reese's and Push Pops, Robin eggs, M&Ms, Jelly Bellies, some Haribo, little Happy Hopper bunnies, and then Sour Punch, like Easter straws, a little cotton candy from Walmart, and then these marshmallow cream eggs. I stinking love these. And I got myself one as well. They're only like $1 or something like that, and they're so good. But they both have the same thing in their Easter baskets. And then I also have like a $10 Starbucks card for each of them, just because they like to go and get like hot chocolates, or my 16-year-old will sometimes get coffee. Then we have a couple of clothing items. So I got all this stuff from Kohl's, so it was on sale because I never buy anything full price, let's be real. But they needed some like spring clothes or stuff that they had grown out of, so I figured Easter's a really good time to give them this because it's like a gift, and I had to spend the money anyway. So I got my daughter this pair of joggers from Adidas, and I'll link anything I can below just in case like your kids like the same kind of stuff so you can easily find it. And then I got her like this Converse little, it's kind of a crop top, but it's not like super short because we don't do, belly stuff in our house, but it's still like the fashion, but without showing anything. I thought this was super cute. So that's Converse. And then I got her like a little Nike hoodie, also a little bit cropped fit, but not super short, which I thought that this was really cute with the purple and the it's like a peachy swoosh all along it. Then I got her this Champion sweatshirt. It's like white with pink and mint. I just thought that looked super cute and classy. Again, all of these things were on sale, and then I used Kohl's Cash or Rewards or whatever. So Kohl's is always a good place to shop for clothes at a discount. But I also got her 2 pair of these biker shorts. They're by Champion. I just thought these were so cute to wear with like little cropped shirts, and they're like long, so it's not, you know, booty shorts, like age appropriate, which is nice. But they should be super comfortable, so it's like gonna be like wearing leggings but in the summer. So I got her a black pair and a gray pair, so that's what she's getting for Easter. And then my son, I got him new Nike socks because he goes through them pretty fast. Like he just wears holes in them really easily, and he loves these. So I got him a pack of those. I got him this Adidas t-shirt, which I thought was really cute. He really likes the brand Adidas. That's the kind of shoes he wears. So I also got him this Mark Anthony. It's kind of like a heathered gray v-neck t-shirt. He likes to wear these kinds of things when he's trying to look a little bit nicer, but still casual. So that was a good price. I think that might have been less than $10. And then I got him this lightweight Adidas hoodie. It's almost like t-shirt. It is really t-shirt thinness, but then it's got like the ribbed cuffs, and I don't know, it's like a thicker t-shirt, but it's still like lightweight. This is going to be really good, I think, for springtime, for cooler nights in the summer too. And then I got him a pair of Adidas joggers. So he will have a couple of good things for springtime as well. And these are pretty lightweight as well. Like I said, I'll link whatever I can below. If you like this kind of stuff, have a kid, you know, around my age. But that's what they'll get for Easter, which I think will be a very nice gift. So if you're looking for ideas for older kids, gift cards, clothes, candy, that kind of stuff always is a good idea. A while back, I actually did a home office tour and like explained where I got everything and how everything's organized and stuff like that. I'll link that below just in case you're curious, but I do a lot of crafting down here, and then I do a little bit of work with my father-in-law, and then I obviously record my voiceovers down here. That's what that microphone is for. But it's honestly been a while since I've actually cleaned down here, and it just gets dusty and like lots of cat hair and stuff. Like you can actually see when I wipe this, the difference. And then whenever it's dirty, it makes me not want to be down here. So that's kind of counterproductive. So I'm glad I finally got this cleaned up today. In fact, I'm doing my voiceover in my clean office right now, and it's awesome. Like it feels so good. So I'm so glad I took care of this, because it was just one of those things that I was putting off and putting off. So we're going to do a little bit of work in the half bathroom today. This is not a big bathroom, and this is the only cabinet. It's just got 2 sides to it. My daughter usually brushes her teeth in this bathroom in the morning and the evening, so that my son uses like their bathroom that I've already done in another video, so that they can brush their teeth at the same time. So she's got tooth stuff here, and she also has it in the other bathroom, but we have to like organize this. And then I have like random stuff in this. I don't even know what's in here, honestly, like hand lotion and makeup, I don't know, eye drops. And then there's like shoe cleaning stuff in here, like shoe polish. And then I have all of this SPF or sunscreen that was like in a bin on my desk. I decided that this is probably a better place for it. So I'd like to find a spot for that. And then this is all my nail stuff, and there's a lot of it. These bins are from the Dollar Tree like years ago. So if I can fit these in these drawers, I'll show you. I have these drawers from the Container Store, and I showed them in another video. I have like 2 extra of them. One of them, well, 2 of them technically came broken, but I was able to take the pieces from the two broken one and make one complete one. So they sent me a new one here. And then my husband told me he didn't want the one I got for him. So I have two of these drawer things that I'm gonna try to use in that bathroom. And then these were supposed to be my husband's as well. So hopefully I can find a use for these. I fast forwarded this a lot, but I wanted you to see how you put these drawers together. It's very easy. It just comes with these two wire racks and then these little metal brackets, I guess you'd call them, that clip on. And there's 4 of them, and then the drawers basically sit right on top of them. And I just think it's like super easy, and wanted to share that with you just in case you're looking for something like this. But now I'm going to go ahead and empty out this cabinet. I'm going to apologize right now because the angles, it's hard in this bathroom. It's literally like a 3-foot by maybe 5 or 6 foot bathroom, and part of that distance is taken up by a vanity and a toilet. So I had 2 places to set the camera, on the floor and on the toilet. So I'm sorry about that in advance, but now I'm just like taking everything out, basically emptying all the bins, and then as I'm going through it, getting rid of anything I can and putting things in like categories, if that makes sense. So each drawer will have a category. I'll actually go through it after it's done so that you can see it. So as you can see, these containers are fitting perfectly in this cabinet, which is hilarious because I didn't actually order them for this cabinet, but that just shows you how versatile some of these organization products can be. But now I'm just moving over to all my nail stuff, and there's a lot, but I use it all, so we're keeping it all. And again, I'll show you at the end exactly how I organize it, and it's just much better system for us to use and grab things out of. Okay guys, I'm all done with this cabinet. I'm just gonna share with you what I did. I don't know that it like looks good, but at least it's organized. So I'm gonna start with this side first. This is my daughter's teeth stuff. So she has her mouthwash and toothpaste. These are just like extra manual brushes, but she uses an Oral-B toothbrush most of the time. So that's the charger, and then the toothbrush is like up there. And then her like flossing picks, I don't even know what you call those things, and some regular floss as well. And then she has like a little travel case for her toothbrush, and then a tongue scraper. So that is like everything she needs for her teeth. And then up here is all basically shoe care stuff. And I don't know why we have so much, but I'm not willing to get rid of it because I don't use it, my husband does. And I don't know what he needs or doesn't need, but basically there are 2 like shoe polishing kits here, and like odor eaters, and I don't know, all the shoe stuff, Doc Martens leather conditioner. And then this stuff is like hand cream. That's also his, or hand cleanser. I don't even know. That's my husband's drawer. And then over here, this is like nail stuff. So the majority of this cabinet is nail stuff. It always was, but now it's like a little bit easier to grab, I feel like. So in this one, what I did was I just put like cotton balls. These are clean cotton balls that I can grab really fast and use with like nail polish remover. That just makes it easy. This is like a zippered kit that has like all my nail files and like nail clippers, cuticle scissors and stuff like that. But it's just like a quick grab bag that I can take and go do my nails wherever I want to. Do those. And then this is a file that I use all the time, and since I use these 2 together, this doesn't fit in this bag. I figured I'd store it with that anyway. Back here is like all this nail glitter. I don't use it, but I keep it for my daughter just in case she wants to. And then I have some static nails and like regular blank plastic nails and then colored plastic nails. I know that's not pretty, but there's no better way I've found to store it. So that's all quick grab. And then this stuff is stuff that I don't use as often right now, but I used to dip my nails all the time and I still am interested in doing that. So I don't want to get rid of those. But this first container is like all the stuff that are like tools and glue and stuff that I don't use all the time, but I would like to be quick grab. Then all my dip nail colors, and then just my regular polish. And I just use those for my toes only. And I have them sort of organized by the OPI and then the round ones. And then like all the square colors. I don't know. It fit in there well enough like that. But I like that these are on rollers. So literally I'll be able to just go pick out whatever nail polish I want. And that's easy instead of having to get the whole container out like I used to do. And then down here on the bottom drawer, I just have all of our sunscreens and some aloe vera gel, and then some baby oil. And these are eye drops for myself because I wear contacts. And I think one of these is allergy drops, which I get really bad allergies in the spring. So I keep those for easy access. Up here, I have an electric nail file. I use this for dip, and I have a gel nail polish remover thing. I have a DIY dip video that kind of explains these things. I'll link it below if you want to check it out, but it's basically how I dip my nails at home. This is another dip kit. I wanted to just keep it in the box and together because it like has the steps and it's just easy, I think, that way. But this is just like another set of dip. And then I have like cuticle oil, cuticle remover, and 2 nail polish removers. So this is all like really easy, quick grab now, which I kind of like. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily look pretty, but it's gonna be easy to use. So I don't know, I'm kind of into it. So now we're gonna move into my master bathroom. I already like added these organizers to under the cabinet on one of my previous videos. I did want to show you this. I got this over the door. I don't even know what you call it, like a blow dryer curling iron hanging thing. And I did that because my blow dryer was in there and it just wasn't working for me. And I like this much better. But what this did was free up this drawer. So now I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to put in here. This drawer needs a lot of help. And then I have all of this travel stuff that I took out of the kids' bathroom, and I need to go through like my makeup and stuff. And then some of these drawers are mostly empty because I put some of this stuff in like underneath my sink. So I want to go through this whole thing, organize it, figure out how to fit that stuff into here and what I'm going to put in here. And then I want to fix this somehow. This is just not working for me either. As you can see, it's a dang mess. So that's what we're going to work on now. Also, I will link this. It's just from Amazon, but I did want to give a little update on this because I just forgot to mention it. I used to have my hair color behind this, but I had to push this back to fit this. So I just put it to the side, and I am loving this. Like, this is working very well for me. So just an update that I really love this system. So first things first, I'm obviously going to empty the drawer out and kind of organize it as I'm taking things out, and then I'm going to clean the drawer so that we have a fresh, clean slate to work with. So I ordered this balsa wood from Hobby Lobby, and I thought I would create dividers in this drawer. I think I got, let me see, I can't remember what size this is, but oh, it's 3/32 like thick, and then it's a 2" by 36" and I got a couple of these. They're like thin enough wood that you can just cut them with a box cutter. and like it's a good height for this drawer. As you can see, I think it's maybe a little bit shorter than this drawer, but I thought I could just cut these and like hot glue them together, just have like a little insert that would help me organize my stuff better and like actually keep it in its place. So I'm gonna try that and see how that works. I'm gonna do my best to try to explain this, but you can pretty much see what I'm doing in the video. I started out with a box cutter, but I ended up just switching to scissors because you can cut this stuff very easily. So I just used my finger basically to mark where I wanted to cut this stuff. You can take a tape measure and measure exactly what you need and then cut it that way, but I don't know, I'm a little crazy, so I just like do it. But basically I'm just cutting the pieces wherever I want them. So I'm taking each individual category and what I want to store and making a individual box basically for that. So you can kind of see I just did one set of hair ties. Now I know I'm gonna need a spot for a second set of hair ties. So before I glue, I make sure that the space is adequate and like where exactly to glue. And then once I get measurements for some of these smaller pieces, I'm just cutting several of them so that I can like work my way back through the drawer. You'll see a couple different angles and I'll also show it to you at the end as well, but it's very easy to do. And if you don't want it attached to the drawer, you don't have to have it because it'll stay in there sturdy as long as you're measuring it to the drawer. And then if you want to, you could probably add a little dot of hot glue on some of the sides to make sure it stays exactly where you want it. I don't think I ended up gluing mine, but if you use contact paper in your drawer, you could glue it to that as well. It should not damage your drawer, but I don't want to tell you that and have it actually damage it. But to be safe, I would do very little and just none if you don't have to. Okay, so now I have to figure out what I want to do with this drawer, and I literally have no idea. I don't think I'm going to divide it like I did the top drawer. I don't know, but I kind of just think I want this to be like, I don't even know, tanning cream and like kind of overflow hair stuff, face stuff. Basically, I'm going to go through this, I think, and see what I can take out of here and put in this drawer. And then that will likely free up some of these drawers to put the travel stuff in here. I'm literally making the biggest mess in my bathroom, but I gotta get it taken care of, so I'm just gonna play with it. We'll see what I do. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and clean this out just to make sure I'm starting with a clean slate. And then one of the things that I didn't mention before that I am doing is taking stuff from the top of the counter on that little tiered tray. Anything that I can take off of there and fit into these drawers, I'm trying to do that because that has been like good for me for the most part, but it is just not working anymore. I just have too much stuff on there. So I didn't mention that before, so I thought I would tell you. But this here is where I'm kind of pulling stuff from. I'm also purging anything that I'm not going to use, anything that's expired. I am doing a serious edit today, which it's been a while since I've done that. I like to hang on to things, but I'm being real with myself and getting rid of the things that I will not use. Here's an update on the drawers. So you saw me organizing this. I'm just going to tell you what all is what, but this is like the teeth stuff. So toothpaste, I have my little mirror, and then this is like to my water pick. Me and my husband each have our own. I have these little, they're technically like 4 teeth, but I don't know exactly what for, but I use these to clean my ring. This was something my sister-in-law showed me years ago. It's like this little scrub brush that I think is for something to do with your teeth, but if you use it with jewelry cleaner, you can get around your rings just like better. So I have those, and then I have my contact case. while it's empty, I think it's gonna live in here. And then when it's cleaning my contacts, it'll probably sit up like on the counter. And then I have like a trimmer and hydrocortisone cream. I don't grab for this very often, just like every once in a while. So that's why it's in the back. And then in this middle compartment, I have like eye and face creams basically, and my lip gloss. This is the stuff I use like every day basically. So I wanted those like easy access, and I thought that these were great for this drawer because this is a short like height drawer. And then I have my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair that I also use every day. And then these serums back here that I use in the mornings. So that's all very easy access and like easy to get out. It's just easy to grab and go. And then here, I just have like hair clips. I only use these when I dye my hair. And then my face razor and little foot scrubby things. I can't remember what they're called. Stuff I don't use that often. So that's why it's towards the back. And then a section for bobby pins. These are like hair ties, for like little ones, and just like these kind, which I don't grab for very often, but I wanted those in a separate section. A scrunchie, and then these, which is usually what I wear. So those are all easy to grab. I love the way that turned out. I feel like it's really organized, very easy to keep clean. The bottom drawer doesn't make as much sense, but it'll make sense for me. So I use shea butter every day. This is how I moisturize my skin. So I want that easy access, but it's like a huge jar. So this will be nice to just have it right on top. Underneath that is like these exfoliating pads or detox pads. I only use those every once in a while, so they can just live underneath my shea butter. And then to the side of that is like my tanning stuff. So I have 2 tanning bottles. My tanning mitts are right there. And then like face tanner, and then this is just like a little bottle of tanner. So that's really easy access, and I like that. And then in the middle here, I just took these 2 blue squares that were like up here, and I put in them like all of my little like eye creams, face creams, just like the extra ones that I will switch to as these ones run out. And then face serums and like vitamin C powder or whatever. So that stuff will just be like rotated in as this stuff runs out. And then I have a couple of face masks and eye masks, and then just like random stuff. Eye makeup remover, some toner, and I legitimately don't know what's in here right now. But basically this stuff is like face stuff on this side, and then it moves over to hair stuff. So I have my VO5 oil, just a couple of hair oils, Olaplex. I have this face serum and like lotions and stuff like that, face or body oil, that kind of stuff that I don't use all the time, but I do want to be able to grab and know that I have. And this is like easy for me to see what I have, which is nice, I think. So it's not pretty looking, but it's fitting a lot, and I like the way it turned out. So I'm actually really happy with that. And because I did that, I am left with 2, 3, 4, 5 empty drawers out of this 10 drawer thing. And I still have to go through my makeup and stuff and like clean all these drawers, but it's half empty. So I should have plenty of room for the travel stuff. So I'm excited. Now that I've emptied most of this, because like everything's down in here now, I am going to take care of this. I got this little pedestal. I don't know what it's technically supposed to be, if it's like a cake plate or what, but I got it from Home Goods for $8, and I thought that this would like just be better over here to take up a little bit less space, and hopefully it's big enough to hold everything I want it to, but I figured I'd give it a try. So I'm gonna try that now and see if I can make that work. So this is working perfectly as far as like space. I think I'm gonna try to find a different jar for each of my like meds that I take at night. I take magnesium and then allergy medicine in the spring, but I think that that's better, and it just takes up so much less space and looks nicer. So I'm kind of excited about all of this. So now I'm going to go ahead and move over to this storage drawer. I'm such a nerd. I get such a kick out of organization. This kind of stuff makes me so happy. If you're like me, I'm sure you'll enjoy the end of this video as well, where I kind of go over some of the things that I did. But right now I'm just going through this top drawer. I actually did another cleaning and organizing video like on my bathroom last year. I cannot believe it's only been 1 year and it's this bad already, but I can link that if you want to see it. But like, it's still out of control, and I don't think I got rid of enough last year, so this year I'm really paring down. I have so much stuff in here that's expired, that's like not even my colors, stuff that was like from Ipsy or just things that I had found on clearance years and years ago. I literally have some makeup in here from high school. Like, that's not okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm 38. There's no reason I should have stuff that's 20 years old. So now that I did this top drawer, what I did was I did like the makeup I use every single day, and then primers, or like this is like that shimmer stuff that goes underneath the foundation. So I just kind of threw that in there. Concealers, and some of these are more like contouring sticks, but it's all the same to me if you ask me. And then this is foundation, and I still have this empty part left. So I have this bag of makeup sponges that I got off of Amazon. And so I think I'm just gonna put the makeup sponges back there so that as I need a new one, I can just grab it. So now I'm gonna move on to the next drawer and just do the same thing over and over. Get rid of everything that I know I will not use. Be real with myself. Stop being a hoarder. And take out these little cardboard pieces, because I'm going to switch out the dividers for the balsa wood, which is just going to last more and look nicer. So I'm going to do that with every single drawer. Here you can see a different angle of what I did with the little drawer like on the cabinet, and then what I'm going to do for this whole storage system. I'm just laying everything in a category and like laying it out the way I want it to be, and then I'm cutting the balsa wood to fit it and like divide it into the categories I want and the ones that make the most sense. In this eyeshadow drawer, I'm not going to even do dividers, just because palettes are always different sizes and they change up all the time. There's no reason why like an actual organization system would work for me in this drawer. So I'm leaving that one be, but for the eye drawer and the lip drawer, I will definitely be adding the balsa wood. I do run out when we get to the lip drawer, but I went out and got some, so you'll see the end result at the end. This is my lip drawer. For someone who doesn't wear lipsticks, why in the heck do I have so much lipstick? So I'm gonna be real with myself here, and I'm gonna go through this, and I am going to edit it so far down, it's literally not even gonna be funny. Hopefully I won't even need most of this drawer. So that's gonna be hard for me because I like to hold on to stuff, but I gotta do it. I don't even wear this stuff. real fast, I'm gonna give you an update on the makeup. We're just gonna go through it really fast, and then I have the other 5 drawers that I'm gonna sort the travel stuff into, and I will be done. Okay, so everyday makeup, primers, concealers, foundations, and extra sponges. And then this one is highlighters, powders, blush and bronzer together since some of them are palettes, and then extra makeup brushes and makeup setting spray. This one is just eyeshadow palettes. This one is everyday eye makeup and then tools. All of basically my extra backstop or whatever you want to call it, and then mascaras and eyeliners, anything I might pull for, and then eyelashes with lash glue. And then look how empty this lip one is. That was completely full. I did lipsticks here. I do wear them every once in a while for YouTube, so I didn't want to get rid of them all. But I think I only kept one red and then a couple of nudes and one like kind of berry color-ish. And then glosses, and I do use those, so I'm keeping them. And then lip pencils and then chapsticks, and I got rid of a bunch of those as well. So now we're just left with all the empty drawers and the travel stuff. I can't wait to be done. Believe it or not, we are almost done. This took a long time. Like, I was surprised even when editing this video how much footage I had and how long this took me. But hopefully it's giving you a ton of inspiration and motivation and some ideas for your own home. But this travel stuff is actually the last thing I have to do. I do add in a couple of things to the other drawers. I'll show you in just a minute. But for now, I'm just going to go through all of this stuff and make sure it's all organized. Okay, I went to get some more balsa wood because I had run out, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the drawers since I've sorted them and what I did with the extra drawers because I had some empty ones when I was done with the travel stuff. So the last thing I showed you, I think, was the eyes and then the lips. So I ended up adding some balsa wood to this, and just so you know, I am gluing these to this because it'll pop right out. And then I have some little face sponges in there. The next one down is travel. So I have all the shampoos, conditioners, body washes, lotions, face wash, and face lotion. This makes me so happy. I can't even tell you. And then the next one down, we just have deodorants, bar soap, and a thing of Q-tips and this is like a little sewing kit. Toothpaste, these are hairsprays, and then these are all the empty bottles that we can use to take our own stuff, and a little bag. So basically when we go to travel, I can just open up these 2 drawers, fill our toiletries up, and go. And then this next one down, I had like a caboodle with all kinds of, I don't know what you want to call it, self-care stuff or whatever, stuff that has to do with like, you know, masks. Basically, this is all masks. So I took the masks that were in that bottom drawer out and stuck them in here since I had so many of these. So that drawer is all masks. I didn't divide it because there was no reason to, since it's literally just masks. And then on this one is just some foot stuff and hand stuff. And then I have, these are just like exfoliate, like body exfoliation things. And then down here I have, these are gel capsules for essential oils. I use it for digestion because I get upset stomachs, but peppermint, if I take a capsule of it, it helps settle my stomach. So I don't use them very often, but I have them, and then a couple of extra toothbrushes for travel. So that is my whole little storage unit. It's working out perfectly, and I am so happy with this. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this cleaning and organization video. I hope it gave you a little bit of motivation for your own home. Thank you so much for being here today with me. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.